chosen ones, empaths, a lot of you know, okay, partly a lot of you know, even if you're in the place of real hurt, these new supplies that they go off is actually shocking, right? It's actually, the new supplies they go off to is actually shocking, okay? A lot of these decisions that the narcissist makes in discarding you, in casting you aside, in not giving you the respect you deserve, like, these are bad decisions which they later go on and become the worst decisions of their life. You know, it literally becomes the worst decision of their life. And the thing is, they know it's a bad decision, but they're trying to glorify shit, okay? They're trying to glorify it and make out, look at me, I've done a good decision. And it's not. It fucking shocks you to your system, all right? I've spoken to many survivors, and there's a theme. Many survivors know they see the new supply, or they hear of the new supply. They're like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, it makes the victim, the real victim, the chosen one, and the empath start to, like, look at themselves and think, what the hell? Like, what you got to embrace from that when you're in that mind state is, like, don't be self-critical of yourself. Just know that they've made a terrible decision, like that happens every day in this world. And for some reason, there's an agenda with the narcissist kind of people that, and beyond, where people get so hurt. They're either so hurt or there's an agenda. But people are they make out the narcissist doesn't make bad decisions, or they're so calculated that everything works out for them in their favor. And it doesn't. All right? It's clear, it's apparent that this new supply is a dusty weirdo. Okay? Or even if this is a friend who went to hang around with other minions and that, like, they're not at your level. Okay? And yeah, they know this. They know this really straight away, but they suppress that like they do with all their feelings. They know your worth. They know this, right? But they don't appreciate. So they suppress their insight, the little bit of insight they have to know that you're a better option. And they side with a new supplier, mainly because they're trying to hurt you. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to make you desperate. They're trying to make you needy. They want to hurt your feelings. Okay? So just understand that it's actually comical. Okay? Like, don't let this make you feel less than or anything like that. Okay? This is bad decision making. And once they've gone to that new supply, you just got to view that whole situation as the new supply took your trash away. That's all that's happened. The narcissist has revealed themselves as trash as well. We always talk about the unmasking. We always talk about this stuff. But no, they've unveiled as a fucking cretin that they are. All right? And that's their level. Okay? Water always levels off. They've gone back to their level. All right? That's what they needed to go that way. Okay? God wanted them to go that way. The universe wanted them to go that way. They needed to go that way. You needed rid of this person. They hold you down. They hold you back. Okay? But don't let them fool you in thinking not like every day they're haunted by the fact that they've made a terrible decision. All right? And something that I try to help assist you with is trusting that this works out in your favor, no matter what. Okay? Many of you believe in God. Many of you are spiritual and you believe in the universe. Many of you believe in angels or your ancestors or whatever. You believe something's looking out for you. And that's all I ask you to tap into. It's very simple. Because then they can't control you. Then you can look realistically and look upon a situation like, narcissist has made a fucking bad decision. All right? They can't trust the plan. They can't trust this happen better for them. All right? Everything's down to supply, and they ain't getting this kind of supply and the sustenance that they got from you. You need to all know that. You all need to know that. It just has to be a knowing, and so many of you do know. All right? But let them go off. As long as you know they can never return. That's another thing you've got to adopt inside you as a man or woman that you are. Knowing that someone has deceived you, started hanging around with minions and flying monkeys, if this is a friend or if this is a romantic relationship and they've gone off with a dusty new supply, like, you can never take that person back, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, no matter how hard they don't try to try and reverse hoover you back into a situation. Whatever kind of direction they take, you can never, ever take this person back. And that might be hard for some of you to hear because you're still holding on, which is natural, to the kind of illusionary relationship that you thought you were in with this narcissist. Okay? You've all got to break free from that. You've all got to let go. Okay? You've all got to let go. So please understand that they do know that it's a bad decision, but they don't want to let you know it's a bad decision. All right? That's what you've got to get over. Okay? Don't be in pain because you see someone go down a bad path and then you're thinking, oh, they don't know. Of course they know. They're in it. They're living it. They know. They know this new supply is dusty. Right? They know. They know it. I'm telling you, they know it. All right? So I've heard of a lot of dusty suppliers that have come along to, fellow empaths and chosen ones in sessions, right? And I've heard their story, not the dusty stories, but I've heard the victim stories. And I just ask you to adopt what these same people have adopted is just knowing that they fucked, knowing that the person, the narcissist that was affecting their life completely messed up. They made a poor decision. They make poor decisions throughout their whole life. Okay, like what a narcissist is a poor decision. They've become that, okay? They've become worse and worse and worse and worse, and they make poor decisions just like goes on the earth every day. Look, the empath and chosen one can make bad decisions as well, understandably, but a lot of it's done from a place of the heart. The narcissist now, this is an agenda, all right? That was meant to be an upgrade. It was meant to be better. It was meant to be they're going to leave you biting dust. It was meant to be that they're going to forget all about you. It was meant to be all of that, and it doesn't work in their favor. It does not work that way, all right? So, everyone, just understand, they know it's a terrible decision. You know it's a terrible decision. Just as you would look upon someone who makes poorer decisions than you or has less comprehension than you, don't feel sorry for them, but just know they're in a fucking diabolical mess with this new supply. They really, really are. So anyway, thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can. Check out Zara Music YouTube channel. Check out Zara Spiritual as well. So anyway, I'll be back on another video soon. Peace.